Rough Academy Real Life Dog Training. Today I'm just going to go over a quick tip for people to work on with their dogs, whether you have a puppy or an adult. The biggest issue that I see a lot of times when people are starting to train their dog is how to give your dog a treat. Because dogs get very excited about food, puppies get incredibly excited about food, and then suddenly your hand becomes the actual food target versus the actual treat. So there's a couple different things to remember. One, you should try to get your dog into a training class as soon as you can. 10 weeks is a really good time to start because they are at a very influential time. Two, you have to make sure that you understand how to communicate with your dog so that they understand to leave your hand alone. The leave it command is very, very important. I do actually have a video about that on my Rough Academy YouTube channel that you can check out. So make sure that they understand the leave it command. And three, you have to make sure that you are very confident when you're giving your dog your treat versus not so confident in having your dog think that it can just take over your hand. So quick tip is when you give a dog a treat, you should give it not like this. If you give it like this, they're going to take your entire finger with the treat because they're not going to be able to differentiate what is your finger and what is the actual treat. If you give them a treat like this, they can go for the treat and leave your hand alone. Especially as a puppy, if you're giving it to them like this, they do not understand that this is what they're going for and not this. So having it open-handed is the best policy. That way they do not go for your hand the way that you would like. So if you're going like this, now he knows to take it nicely, so he's not going to take my entire fingers off. But when he was a puppy, he was just really excited about me giving him a treat. So if I did this, he would end up taking my entire hand off. So when you're working with your dog, have open-handed policy, and when other people are giving your dog a treat, leave it. Then you can also say open-handed, give it to them open-handed so that they do not get used to constantly going. Because especially if they're excited about seeing a new person and that person's giving them a treat, they're going to be really excited about that treat. Leave it. Okay, take it. Okay? The other thing you can do is you can have a bigger treat so that it's a little bit better and easier for them to focus on versus the little treat that they can barely see. So then you may have more success when you actually go to give them the actual treat. The other thing too is don't say easy, 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 because it's going to make them think that you're playing a game and that you really, really should give it to them in 2 seconds. Leave it. When you work on the leave it command, this is all about leadership as well, because if you say leave it, this is mine, then they can look at you and say, okay, when can I have it versus I just want it now, anytime, 2 seconds, give it to me. Leave it. Romeo very much loves food, but this is my treat. Leave it. Take it. Okay? So the biggest things to remember when it comes to giving your dog a treat is 1, make sure that you understand how to communicate this to your dog. 2, make sure that they understand the leave it command because it makes it a lot more simpler when it comes to working one-on-one with your dog. And 3, make sure that you own that treat and that you understand exactly how they need to give that treat to you by giving it in an open hand form versus like this. For more information about my training classes and for more training tips, please do go to my YouTube Rough Academy channel and also go to my website, www.roughacademywi.com, as he's trying to steal the treats. So subscribe for more videos. Thanks. Bye.